Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about elementary statistics and applied mathematics part. In this part of program we are going to discuss in detail about differentiation, derivative, implicit function, use of implicit function, basic rule, what is the use of implicit function in science and other part of science. Now we start differential coefficient or derivative. Let y equals to fx be a continuous function of variable x, where x is independent and y is dependent on value of x. Hence, if we change the value of x, then value of y is also changed. Thus, main aim of differential calculus to find rate of change of dependent variable with respect to be independent variable. Let x be given a small increment delta x and let the corresponding change in y be delta y, then the ratio delta y upon delta x measures the average rate of change of y with respect to x. Now, if delta x becomes smaller and approaches to 0, it means neglect to nearer 0 value of delta x, delta y also diminishes and approaches to 0. Now, as delta x approaches to 0, the limit of delta y upon delta x, if exists, is called the differential coefficient or derivative of y with respect to x and is denoted by the symbol dy by dx, that is dy by dx equals to limit delta x tends to 0 delta y upon delta x. In this ratio delta y upon delta x, we takes limit delta x tends to 0 nearer equal to 0. Thus, if y equals to fx, then delta y upon delta x is equals to fx plus delta x, where function of x smaller increment like delta x minus fx and ratio with delta x. Differentiation by first principle is method of finding differential coefficient by definition is called differentiation by first principle or by ab initio method. Working rule for differentiation by first principle, we use following procedure. First, the given function fx is written as y equals to fx, replace x by x plus delta x, where delta x is smaller increment and y by y plus delta y in given function, that is y plus delta y equals to function x plus delta x. Find delta y by subtracting above two functions, that is delta y from y minus y plus delta y minus y, output is delta y and is equal to function of x plus delta x minus fx divided both the sides by delta x, that is delta y upon delta x equal to function of x plus delta x minus function of x upon delta x. Finally, find the limit of the ratio delta y upon delta x as delta x tends to 0, that is limit delta x tends to 0, delta y upon delta x is equals to limit delta x tends to 0 fx plus delta x minus fx upon delta x, where dy by dx it comes limit delta x tends to 0 delta y upon delta x convert into dy by dx is equals to limit delta x tends to 0 fx plus delta x minus fx upon delta x. Now we used first principle of differentiation. First we take differentiation of algebraic function from first principles. Given that fx is a differentiable, we can use the definition fx equals to x square. First we take by definition f dash x is equals to limit h tends to 0 fx plus h minus fx upon h. In this step, h is a smaller increment in x which is equals to limit h tends to 0 x plus h whole square minus x square upon h, where square is denoted, we take fx equals to x square. Limit h tends to 0 x plus h whole square expand as x square plus 2xh plus h square minus x square upon h is equal to limit h tends to 0 2xh plus h square upon h. This step obtained by x square previous term cancelled is equals to limit h tends to 0, we take h as a common factor, 2x plus h divided by h, and finally h cancelled out, limit h tends to 0, 2x plus h, we take a smaller value like h tends to 0, that is f dash x equals to or nearly equal to 2x. Next we are going to use first principle in trigonometrical function. Let y equals to sin x, smaller increment in y and x like y plus delta y and x plus delta x. According to definition, first two steps subtract from first to second. Delta y is equals to sin x plus delta x minus sin x. Delta y is equals to 2 cos x plus delta x plus x upon 2 minus sin x plus delta x minus x upon 2. In this term we used sin c plus sin d formula. Output is 2 cos c plus d by 2 minus sin c minus d by 2. Delta y is equals to 2 cos x plus delta x by 2 minus sin delta x by 2, both the sides divide by delta x, that is delta y upon delta x equals to 2 cos x plus 1 upon 2 delta x sin 1 upon 2 delta x upon 1 by 2 delta x. Now we take limit. Limit for smaller value, limit approaches to 0 for smaller increment like delta x tends to 0, where delta y upon delta x is equals to 2 cos x plus 1 upon 2 delta x sin 1 upon 2 delta x upon 1 by 2 delta x. Upon term of sin 1 by 2 delta x, from previous term we take 2 from cos theta. Limit delta x tends to 0, 2 cos x plus 1 by 2 delta x, limit delta x tends to 0, sin 1 by 2 delta x upon 1 by 2 delta x. We take standard limit for sin theta, limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x equal to 1, hence we obtained cos x multiply by 1 is equals to cos x, that is d by dx of sin x equal to cos x. In this part we used first principle in trigonometrical function like sin x as cos x, tan x and inverse formula. Also we used first principle. Now we are going to discuss for exponential term like fx equals to a to the power x. According to definition, f dash x is equals to limit h tends to 0. Similarly, h is a smaller increment in x, that is limit h tends to 0 fx plus h minus fx upon h. Limit h tends to 0, we take x equals to x plus h in exponential term like a to the power x plus h minus a to the power x upon h. Now we used law of indices in a to the power x plus h like a to the power x dot a to the power h, and we take a to the power x as a common factor like limit h tends to 0 a to the power x a to the power h minus 1 upon h. Next, limit h tends to 0 a to the power x multiply limit h tends to 0 a to the power h minus 1 upon h. A to the power x, because we have no h in a first term, output is a to the power x multiply limit h tends to 0 a to the power h minus 1 upon h. A to the power h minus 1 upon h, we use their standard limit and output is a to the power x and limit h tends to 0, a to the power h minus 1 upon h is a logarithmic term. When approaches a to e, the limit approaches 1. E is denoted a logarithmic based and output is a to the power x is equals to a to the power x log e based a. Now we discuss the basic rule of differentiation for a constant term, for coefficient, for a product of two functions and quotient. First we discuss rule first, derivative of a constant. If we have a constant, then we differentiate with respect to x of a constant, then output is 0. It means this rule states that the derivative of constant is always 0. Rule second is called the power rule. It means if we have function like x to the power n, then the differentiate of d upon dx of x to the power n is equals to n x n minus 1, where n is any real number, and this rule states that the derivative of x raised to a power is the power times x raised to a power 1 less or n minus 1. Now we discussed constant multiple of a function for a differentiation like d upon dx of c. C is denoted a constant of a coefficient of a function fx, and output or differentiate is c d by dx of fx, where c is a constant. This rule states that the derivative of a constant times a function is the constant time the derivative of the function. Means if a constant is a coefficient of function, then the output, the constant, is also coefficient of a derivative. The product rule. If a function kx is equals to function of x multiply gx, then k dash x is denoted a differentiate of k function with respect to x, and output is f dash x gx plus g dash x fx. This rule we also discuss about this, first differentiate second as it is plus second differentiate first as it is. This rule is also known as UV differentiation, and by using a Leibniz notation we denote if y is equals to fx multiply gx, then dy by dx is equals to df upon dx and multiply by gx plus dg by dx multiply by fx, or dy by dx is equals to f dash g plus g dash f. Now we used this rule, a product of rule for function y is equals to x plus 3 to the power 4, x minus 3 to the power 5. In this function we have two types, x plus 3 to the power 4, x minus 3 to the power 5. Now we declared fx is equals to x plus 3 to the power 4, gx is equals to x minus 3 to the power 5, and this differentiate f dash x is 4, is a power rule for x plus 3 to the power 3, and g dash x is equals to 5 x minus 3 to the power 4, n minus 1 power rule we can use. Now the product rule or Leibniz notation is dy by dx equals to f dash g plus g dash f. Output of dy by dx is equal to, put the value of f dash x, fx, g dash x, gx from above notation like 4 x plus 3 to the power 3, x minus 3 to the power 5 plus 5 x minus 3 to the power 4, x plus 3 to the power 4, x plus 3 to the power 3, x minus 3 to the power 4 as a common factor, and remaining term like 4 x minus 3 plus 5 x plus 3, x plus 3 to the power 3, x minus 3 to the power 4, 4 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 12, 5 multiplied by x is 5x plus 5 multiplied by 3 is 15, x plus 3 to the power 3, x minus 3 to the power 4, and last bracket solve, simplify 4x plus 5x is 9x minus 12 plus 15 plus 3, and dy by dx is equal to 3x plus 3 to the power 3, x minus 3 to the power 4, 3x plus 1. Now we are going to discuss the quotient rule. If a function kx is equal to function of x upon gx, then differentiate of kx like k dash x is equals to f dash x multiplied by gx minus g dash x multiplied by fx upon function of gx whole square. Using Leibniz notation, if y is equals to fx upon gx, then dy by dx is equal to function f differentiate with respect to x and multiply by gx minus function g differentiate with respect to x multiply by fx upon function of g whole square. In this rule, we are strictly prohibited first differentiate with respect to x is always function f, and second differentiate always with respect to x is g. Order will not change. dy by dx is equals to f dash g minus g dash f upon g square. Now we are going to use the quotient rule of differentiation. Find d by dx of x cube upon sin x, where x cube is a fx and sin x is gx. A differentiate of x cube is according to power rule 3x square, and gx is equals to sin x, then differentiate of sin x is cos x is denoted by g dash x. By Leibniz notation, dy by dx is equals to f dash g minus g dash f upon g square. Put the value from fx, f dash x, gx and g dash x. 3x square sin x minus x cube cos x upon sin square x. Now we are going to discuss about implicit function. The function which works such that either the value of y was expressible in term of x or the value of x was expressible in term of y, that is y is equals to fx or x equals to g of y. It means y is a function of x where x is an independent variable and y is a dependent variable, or x equals to gy means y is an independent variable and x is a dependent variable. Such functions are known as explicit functions. The value of y cannot be expressed in term of x, or the value of x cannot be expressed in term of y, that is, it is difficult to solve equation function xy is equals to 0 for x or y. Such functions are known as implicit functions. Process for implicit differentiation. To find dy by dx for implicit function, differentiate both sides with respect to x. Y assumed to be a function of x, so dy by dx collect like terms, all dy by dx on the same side, everything else on the other side. Factor out the dy by dx and solve for dy by dx. Now we are going to discuss about implicit function differentiation. We take example, if 3xy plus 4y square equals to 10, first we differentiate of 3xy, then 4y square, then 10. Now differentiate both sides with respect to x as a procedure of implicit differentiation. D by dx 3xy plus 4y square is equals to d by dx of 10. In 3xy function we used product rule or UV function, like use the product rule for 3x into y is 3x dy by dx plus y into 3 is equals to output is 3x dy by dx plus 3y. Now we are going to differentiate of function 4y square, like d by dx of 4y square output is 4, then y square we used a power rule, 2y power decrease and power 2 convert into 1, 4 2 2y dy by dx, and output is dy by 8y dy by dx. The combined result from first and second, we take 3x dy by dx plus 8y dy by dx is equals to minus 3y. The common factor is dy by dx, and remaining value is 3x plus 8y equals to minus 3y, and dy by dx is equals to minus 3y upon 3x plus 8y. Hello friends, today in this part of program we have discussed about derivation, differentiation, derivative of basic rule of derivative, implicit function, use of implicit function, explicit functions, and use of explicit function, implicit function, use of implicit function in science and other part of science. Hope you must have enjoyed this part of program. Thank you.